Hi everybody, this is Stacy with love.bug.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute Christmas craft. You can make it, or you can make it with your kids, or the kids can make it. It's just simply popsicle sticks. My son made this for me back in 1996. He was only 4, and you can see they just used a Polaroid picture. They taped it on the back. They used saran wrap, but I figured us crafters, we can up it a little bit. So what we're going to need, I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. I just have a paper plate here. And just, some Walmart paint. I'm using acrylic or royal gold, just regular acrylic paint. Just scooch some on there. And I'm just using foam brushes to paint. And I recommend, you might want to glue it together first before you paint it. So we're going to back up and we're going to glue it together. Okay, so this one you can see it calls for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little popsicle sticks. I have those here. And you want to make sure your popsicle sticks are not warpy. Kind of like when you're buying wood, which my husband's very bad at. Like you can see this one's, kind of curvy. It won't lay flat. So you want to just pick out ones that'll be, flat. Okay, we're going to put 2 of them together like this, because that's how they did it. We're just going to start with 4. Okay, and build your basic frame. Okay. I have my glue gun already plugged in. Just take a little bit of glue. Now, of course, if you're working with little ones, you want to do this part, the gluing. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of glue on that one end, take another popsicle stick, putting it right there, letting it set up for a second. Make sure it's somewhat straight here. Okay, take our next little popsicle stick. And I like the hot glue, to hold it, because for one, it holds it really well, and 2, it dries really quickly, so you don't need to worry about the dry time, because I know little kids can be impatient at times. So, you might want to just assemble these, assemble a few of them and let the kids paint them and pick out their photo. Really fun. Okay, so I just, took 1 popsicle stick, laid 2 on top. I'm going to flip it over so I can put 1 on the back side of here. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this end, a little bit of glue on this end. Just like building a log cabin when we were kids, out of the Lincoln logs. Okay, so put that one there. You want to, again, try to make it somewhat straight. Okay, so there is our little frame. Alright, so now we have the basic part of our frame done. Okay, we're just going to double it up now. We're just going to put 1 here and 1 there. Okay, and I'm actually going to go 2 on this way and 2 the other way. Okay, so I've built my basic frame, so now I have the front part of my frame. Okay. Alright, so let's put glue here. Glue there. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? I just put 2 little things of glue right there. Okay, we're going to lay that one right up against the other one. And you can, if you only want to use the main one, you can. I just like this one. I just think it adds a little bit more stability, and it gives the kids a little bit more surface area to paint. Okay. So 1 there. And popsicle sticks, I mean, they are so cheap. And of course, you can do it bigger. You can use, if you want to use tongue depressors, you can, maybe ask the doctor for some. Okay, just give it a second to set up. Okay, now we're going to take 2 more and go across the top, okay, to build our basic frame. That's the warpy one. Don't want to use that one. Now I just have my glue gun sitting here in a can. I just think it's a lot easier than fiddling around with it, trying to get the, standing it up. Sorry about that. Okay. So 1 more there. Okay, then right next to it. Okay, so you can kind of see how it's working here. Okay. And 2 more on this side. And then it's pretty much done at this point, and then we're going to let the kids paint it. And I'll show you what we're going to do to up it a little bit. This would be a really cute gift for the little ones to make for, grandma or grandpop. Really cute. Okay, so there's the base of our frame. Okay? Now we're going to paint it. Here comes the fun part. Let me just take some scratch paper. Actually, I got scratch paper down here. Hang on. Okay. Alright, just some scratch paper, and we're going to just paint it. And I have this I bought these, you know, economy, I don't know, 12 pack of foam brushes. I'm just using the smaller one. It's like about an inch or so. And they're pretty gold paints. We're just going to paint it. Okay, so I'm going to do the whole thing so you guys can see exactly the start to finish time. I'm not really worried about the glue strings too much here. Just got to find a spot to hold. I don't get drenched in paint. I'm only going to do one coat, but again, you know, you guys can use any kind of paint you want. If you want to spray paint it, well, I really wouldn't spray paint it with the little ones, but any kind of paint you like. You can glitter it up. You know, that's just fun, letting the kids go to town, right? And my whole tree is basically just ornament, you know, Christmas balls, and everything else is homemade. Okay, so there we have that. Let me take this aside really quickly. And I want to try to, I'm going to get paint all over me, I know I am. I want to try to just get rid of some of this paint back here. Okay, because that's where our part's going to come in, our photo. Okay, and I don't want to get paint on my photograph. I'm going to pause the video, let this dry for a little bit, and come back. Okay guys, I'm back. The fast way to dry is just use your heat tool. And like I said, if you're making these for the kids, you know, you can have them all paint them one day, and then have them, you know, eat lunch or something, and then after lunch maybe they'll be dried. You know, sit them out in the sun for a little bit. You're using very little paint, so it should dry pretty quickly. Flipping it over and doing this side, and of course you can paint the back side if you want to. I'm not going to do that now. Okay, I think we're almost there. So rub some of this paint there. Okay, now all my sons, you can see here, they added like a little snowman, you know, they added a little present here, and this is all like little wood stuff you can buy at Michael's or what have you, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to put a photo in there. Now, to figure out the size of your photo is the opening here, okay? So it's about 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I'm just going to do a 3 by 3 photo and glue it to the back up here. Now I just got to find a really cute photo of my grandson. I have a few here. So what did I say? A 3 by 3, right? Okay, we're going to go this one. My husband loves this picture. Oh, and I got paint on it. So make sure your hands are clean before you touch your photographs. Okay, I'm going to go 3 by 3. Make sure I don't cut his head off. Okay, and go this way. 3. Oh. Put this back on really quickly. Alright. So 3 by 3. There we go. Put that down there. Now what we're going to do is you're basically just going to glue the photo. Oh, I could have made it a little bit bigger. Back on the back of that. So you may want to go bigger. I actually have another photograph here. Okay, so I'm actually going to measure the back part here from my popsicle stick, the first one that we made. Just so I can have that. So that is actually about 3 3/4. You know, by 3 3/4. So hopefully, this looks like I need to trim a little bit off of this one. Okay, so let's measure this again. 3 1/2. Okay, I'm there. And then 3 1/2 that way by whatever this way. We're going to go 3 1/2 again. Okay, so I'm doing 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. That way I have plenty of space. But before we glue that on there, you want to take a piece of acetate, you know, or you can use the back of your Cricut cartridges. They actually work really well too. The plastic. This way it'll protect our photo. Okay, I know you can't see this, but let me do it this way. I'm getting paint all over this little thing here. You know, let me just, this is a rounded corner acetate. My husband gets this from work. So, but like I said, any kind of, I'm cutting this the same size as my photo. 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. But like I said, you can use, you know, if you want to use saran wrap, you know, you can. But to preserve it, make it last a little bit longer, we're going to go with the acetate. Okay, so you can see there my acetate maybe. All right. we're going to glue this down on the back here. And I'm just going to use tacky glue for this. I'm not going to use a hot glue. And you know, you're not going to glue it on this. Okay, we have these two popsicle sticks here, and the other ones are more indented. I'm just going to put glue here and glue there. Okay, so let's put glue here and glue here. There's no sense putting glue back there because the acetate's not going to touch it. Okay, so put our acetate on there like that. Okay, and give that a second to dry, and then we're going to put our photo right on top of that. Okay, I want to make sure this glue doesn't seep out on my photograph. Okay, so we have our little photograph right here. We're going to glue him down. The same idea. And you know, if you're going to use, you know, the tacky glue, that's safe for photographs because of course it's a crafty item. You know, so you just want to make sure the glue you're using is safe. And I'm going to go all the way across with my acetate up here, or my glue, not really heavy. Okay, we're going to glue this down like such. Okay, now we have a really, really cute frame. See how cute that is? It's adorable. I love it. Now, of course, if you want to, back here, you can cut a piece of cardstock back there, which I'm going to do, just to make sure it covers it really well. And this is all just a guesstimate here. I cut this at 3 3/4. I can give you the measurements here. I cut this at 3 3/4 by 4. Okay, and it's going to fit right back there. Okay, maybe a little bit off. My popsicle stick may not be straight. Okay, once again, we're going to glue the entire back. Now, if you want to make this, which I thought of doing, making it to where you can take the photo out each year, you can do that. Don't glue your photo down, pretty much. Okay, you're going to leave your photo, you know, just place your photo in there. And then you would take your cardstock, glue that down, and cut like a little notch out of it, you know, with a punch or something. That way you can go in there and take your photograph out. So you can make it to where your photograph will come out, if you'd like. I'm going to push this down here. It's a little bit too big, but you know, you guys get the idea, okay? Alright, it's not sticking on the side. Let me squirt some more glue in there. Go. So I did cut this too big, but again, you know, you guys get the idea. And I would have all these pre-cut for the kids. You know, from experience with my own son, he's very impatient. He wants to, if he starts a project, he wants to be able to finish it and move on. Alright, so there's that. Okay, really, really cute. Now to hang it, just take a piece of ribbon, you know, or use twine or whatever you want to use, and we're just going to glue it down here. Make sure we have the right way going up. And again, the hot glue. I'm going to take a piece of the ribbon, set it in the glue without burning my finger. Okay, and then make it a, you know, a little loopy-doop. If that's even a word, just so you can hang it on your tree. Okay. Just like that. Take my ruler. Okay, so there is that. How cute is that? And it's, you know, it's just as cute as this one, just an upgraded version. Okay, but you can see it's the same idea. Okay, any questions at all, guys, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and get your kids involved in holiday crafting. I think it's awesome. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.